a peer-reviewed journal article from the College of Charleston Library's website. So if you notice, I'm at the website library.cofc.edu, and I am going to type some keywords related to the types of articles I'm looking for here in this search box. You can almost think of it like a Google search. So think of some of the main words that would be included in your subject, whatever you're writing about, whatever your health outcome is, and try to search by those keywords. So if I wanted to look for an article that had to do with HIV funding and health disparities, I might just search HIV funding to get me started. I type it in here and I click search. And if you are off campus, it might ask you to sign in. And so you can go ahead and click that you are a CofC user, and you'll have to sign in with your CofC account information. This is going to give you all of the results that the library has access to, but we are looking specifically for peer-reviewed journal articles. So what I want to do over here is I want to select next to peer-reviewed journal articles and apply filters. And then that's going to change the number of results that I have. And I have lots of results that are related to HIV funding. You're going to see that they each say article. You should see the journal that they're published in. So here we have one in health economics. Here we have one in health affairs. Here we have one in public health reports. A couple of guidelines when you're selecting a peer-reviewed journal article: read the title to see if you think it's actually going to be helpful information for what you're writing about. If you see the title and there's words or phrases that you don't understand in there, skip that one and move on to something that looks like it's going to be a little bit easier for you to digest and extract some information from. This is a public health class, so maybe I want to know how differential association of funding affects mortality by race and ethnicity, because I might be looking for something where I'm looking at a health disparity. Okay, so this article looks good. Let's click on it. You'll notice it's loading. So to find the article, I'm going to see where it says there's full text availability, and I'm going to click on that. I'll take you to that in a moment, but I want to show you one other key resource that the library has for you guys, and that's going to be the citation builder. I've asked you to cite articles in APA. That's pretty typical and common in public health courses. So go ahead and click on the citation here. On the left-hand side, you're going to see different citation styles, which might be helpful for your other classes. It's selected in APA for me. And so for my reference list at the end of my paper, I can just copy and paste this and just make sure each of my references, they're going through an alphabetical order. You'll notice that they have it formatted correctly here, where the first line is not indented, but every other line is indented. Your reference list should look like that. It's not numbered. You don't need it to be numbered in your reference list. The only other thing you're going to need to do with the citations is wherever you're talking about this article in your paper, you're going to need to do an in-text citation, and that's just going to be a open parentheses, the author's last name. You'll have commas if there's multiple parentheses, a comma to put the year, and then a closed parentheses, and then the period at the end of your sentence. So you put that at the end of the section where you're talking about it. There should be an in-text citation for each citation that you have in your reference list. Those should match up, and you don't have to worry about formatting it because it's done here for you. Let's go ahead and look at the article here. It says that it's available in Sage Premier 2019. It's going to take us to another page. We'll wait for that to load. Okay, and here is my article that I can read. I might find the information I need through the abstract, or the abstract might tell me which section of the paper I should go to find the specific details I want to use for the paper that I'm writing. So if I might be more interested in what the results of the study were, there might be some background epidemiological figures that they have kind of in the background, or the objectives, or some kind of take-home public health message in the conclusion, right? And so I can read those sections to pull out those details. If I have to quote it word for word, then there needs to be quotation marks, but I would like you to avoid doing that unless it's absolutely necessary. So that's how you find a peer-reviewed journal article, and I hope that this information has been helpful.